We should be live. What's going on, guys? It's your boy, Eric of USC.
This is Derek of the extended EMFC channel,
Yes, sir.
and Matt is somewhere lost in the cosmos.
He's close. He's coming. He's coming. Eventually,
He's trying. He's trying his best.
he will be here. He will be here.
Welcome to our Wrestle Chat Express Friday, where we give you all of wrestling news from the past week in just under an hour because we got some stuff to do.
So, of course. This is Wrestle Chat Friday. For the first time, we're streaming it on a Friday. Yeah, it was I guess a long time coming because sometimes we're getting busy in the middle of the week, so we gotta show up sometime on stream. So here we are. We can't miss the second Wrestle Chat, of course. The stream is up. We're sharing it amongst everyone. But Derek, what do you want to talk about?
Well, let's get into it. So what we need to do, we talk about the past events. So let's
go to pay-per-view. Let's go straight to the pay-per-view, dude.
Oh yeah, we have the pay-per-view. So You know what? Let's just, because we got time, let's just go straight into fantasy, and then we'll just kind of like run through whatever we did for fantasy, and then reference the pay-per-view.
But Matt's not here though.
Yeah, this guy is straight.
He's slacking. He's slacking.
He's straight slacking right now. But we can talk about pay-per-view real quick, and we'll stall for. I'll give him until 5:45, and he doesn't figure his stuff out by then. Then we're just going straight into fantasy then, because I got some stuff that I need to talk to you about.
Oh my,
I need you. By the end of this, you're gonna see my vision. You're gonna see my vision, all right?
Nah.
I saw the script after watching this week's worth of events. I have seen the script.
I'm blind, bro. I'm blind.
You will see, bro. I've been predicting things with 86% accuracy. Only 86% because
he's gotten wrong. He's gotten some things wrong, of course.
I mean, Alba Fire and Island on. Well, I did mention that there was going to be something significant about them going into that weekend because of what happened to Alba Fire.
Oh.
So I wasn't really sure if they were going to pull the move that they did, but they did. Mm-hmm. So Alba Fire, Aladon, new tag team champions, winning in the triple threat tag team title match against Bianca Belair, Jade Cargill.
Question for you before you continue that. Which mic do you have plugged in right now? The headset one or the actual mic?
The actual mic, but I'm going to go straight to headset because I'm going to be moving around quite a bit.
Yeah. Because sometimes it sounds more quieter or you're looking away. So.
Yeah.
Solid.
I already have it on anyway, so I might as well.
All right, switched over. Here we go.
Oh my god, it's so clean.
There we go. Yeah, we'll just run this for the foreseeable future.
Yeah.
We'll just keep it here for aesthetic. So Alba Fire, Isla Dawn, new tag team champions, meeting Jade Cargill, Bianca Belair, Zoe Stark, and Shayna Baszler. As I thought could be the case if they were going to drop the titles, because remember we mentioned last week that there wasn't a tag team that I felt like was really built to really beat those two. So this was the perfect situation for them to drop it because they weren't involved in the decision. Okay. So they still look strong.
Yeah, you did mention it, remember?
Yeah, so now they're going to transition over to Alba Fire and Isla Dawn. We'll see how they are with the tag team titles. And now Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill can go and do other things.
Transition, you say? Transitional champions, you say?
Well, I don't know if that was what the plan was, but I mean, I guess in this case, yeah, unless they were able to build strong female tag teams, which is still kind of like a hassle to. Well, I would say a hassle, but it's a difficulty, it's a challenge for sure. This is the best way that you can do it. So Bianca Belair just got announced in a Money in the Bank qualifier match tonight against Chelsea Green and somebody else. Bianca's gonna win. Who cares?
Let's just get it straight. She's gonna get buried. Yeah. Anyone else is gonna get buried in the way.
We have that. Otherwise, from pay-per-view, what else did we see? Damian Priest versus Drew McIntyre. I predicted exactly what was going to happen, and it happened. I prayed for this, and it happened. Damian Priest beat Drew in his home country. In Europe again, second time Drew has lost the world title in front of his home fans. CM Punk screwed him out of the championship, And I had also prefaced the situation where they can go one or two ways out of this, and it seems like they're going with the way that which you talked about, Eric, where
where Drew's gonna go heel and CM Punk's gonna
he's
go
gonna
face
go,
because
yeah,
hey, look, I could see because people were booing when they're in Scotland, whatever. But
yeah,
also there were people chanting CM Punk and like hugging him in Scotland and stuff. So I was like, oh, it's over.
surprised.
When that happened, I was like,
very
it's over.
surprised. Yeah, like when I saw that, because
Goddamn
CM Punk
marks.
was like, oh wow, like you guys, I thought you guys were gonna kill me. Like what's going on here? And it's
Yeah.
just like, all right, cool. So we know where we're going from here.
Yeah.
And now they're setting that whole thing up. So
It's today he was supposed to talk. No, he's in Chicago.
he's in Chicago today.
Chicago,
so
Chicago.
Expect him to get run over by a car. I like, cause I'm expecting like the worst thing to happen to him because like he said in the post conference that like he's expected to be cleared by his doctors tonight. So that's why he's going to Chicago to give the news. They're probably gonna run some angle where he gets taken out, and then he won't be cleared until SummerSlam, is what I'm guessing.
Yeah.
So I think that like
Drew just absolutely runs him over in his home country.
Literally just like F's him up, bro. Like not even like in the ring. Like he's leaving the arena, he just gets run over by a car. Like that's what I'm expecting is happening, bro. Like I don't know why I have car in my head, but I feel like he's getting run over.
Jesus Christ. Honestly, yeah, we did discuss it, and this is what I was expecting CM Punk to get involved. Again, it is what it is. Damian Priest still a transitional champion. I don't know what the heck's gonna happen there, but we can discuss about that afterwards because Money in the Bank's coming up.
Don't worry. The script.
Oh, of course, it's in the script, of course. But yeah, those two matches already surprised me. The women's one was like, okay, the hometown crowd winner, and then the other one was like, the other hometown loser or whatever. But which brings us to the other hometown match, which was between Piper Niven and Bayley. And like I mentioned the previous weeks, and as we discussed, a lot of these people that have been put into these positions for these matches were never in these positions. There's no number one contenderships or anything like that. They were just there because they were from the home place. You know, it's a little lame. You know, but here we are, Piper Niven, Bayley, and what did we expect, Eric?
Exactly what we expected. You know, it was the whole thing of like Piper Niven's huge. She has all this offense. How's Bayley going to overcome these odds? And then Bayley wins.
Overcomes the odds.
And now Bayley looks like she's someone who can potentially fight against a giant, which will kind of lead into her match with Nia Jax at SummerSlam, where she will be squashed.
Big giant.
So nothing significant there. Sami Zayn versus Chad Gable, great match. Loved it. Sami Zayn goes over. Otis didn't turn on Chad, but he did walk away from him. So it was something. And it was something kind of leading into, for future plans, which we'll kind of talk about. And then Sami Zayn was able to retain. We'll talk about my favorite match of the night. That I Quit match, bro, loved it. I love that match so much. It was so good. I really liked it.
I was driving to a place for Father's Day during that time, so I wasn't able to see it through. But then again, I went through it quickly for the points. I don't know. I expected the finish to be a little different. I expected it to be more crazy. I understand he got like handcuffed to the thing. He's getting tapped by different weapons. Here comes the steel steps. But I'm like, really? People get hit by steel steps all the time. That's where you guys cross the line. So I didn't really like the ending, but the match looked pretty good for the most part. I was hoping for like he was gonna bash his head in between the two steel steps and then he'd be like, I quit or whatever. But he hit him anyways. It didn't look too impactful. I'm glad that the match did go a little bit more to the violent way. Cody was busted open. That stuff was great.
There was that spot where AJ was gonna do the phenomenal forearm and Cody like threw the chair and like he dropped and like fell right through the table.
Yeah,
like,
the
perfectly.
WWE 2K24. I know. I was screaming at Seven. I was like, "That's the video game thing. That's the video game thing." He just threw the chair at him. Very smart.
Yeah, I liked it. I liked I've been liking the way that AJ Styles has been working lately because like I feel like he works like a more of a slower pace, but I feel like his recent run he's been doing a little bit more. It's been getting me a little bit more into his character a little bit as well too. So I was a huge fan of the match. Predictable ending. As soon as Cody's mom was there, it was like, okay, you already know where this is gonna go, kind of thing, right? So
Mama Rhodes. The same with Sammy and Gable. We thought it would be more like split decision, but it went exactly what we thought. Again, Otis and all that stuff get involved.
Yeah.
Kind of like a face turn, done, easy. Like it wasn't so serious. It looked like another Monday Night Raw match, and that was the pay per view. Really, it wasn't really too important. It felt like just an in between generic one, which is fine. It was an international pay per view, but now we get onto a real deal pay per view. Money in the Bank, still considered international because it is above the United States in Canada, where we will be attending Money in the Bank live in Toronto, of course, because Hamilton is so close to it. Yeah, it's gonna be a blast. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Oh god! All right, guys, let's cut the stream. It's been your boy Eric USC.
This is Eric at the EMFC.
Yeah, we're good. Goodbye. And oh my god, this guy's looking at like Barbies right now. Oh my god.
What is happening? No, leave it right there. It's fine.
You want to see the dolls, bro?
Apparently. What are you using right now?
I'm in the workshop, bro. In the workshop.
Okay.
Oh my god, he's in the yay.
His name and he'll appear. I believe in mattkompare.
We just finished talking about the pay-per-view and how kind of predictable it was, so we finished with that. Now it's on to a real man's pay-per-view. None of this in-between little filler stuff. It's Money in the Bank live from a very local town here in Canada, Toronto, Ontario, where we, of course, will be attending every single night, and it's going to be a great time. Again, Money in the Bank is one of those big pay-per-views where I'm like, it's something important because it can change the landscape of the company. A lot of big returns or a lot of big finishes happen, so we're very excited for that, especially it's the one before SummerSlam. When Eric, it does happen.
Quick, Chile beats Peru? George is asking.
Yeah. Live on stream.
Tied
live on stream. Let's put it this way, bro. If I go to Tim Hortons, usually I like to go get a chicken noodle soup, but this time I'll go with a nice firm chili, a little chili, a little chili.
Okay. You can't be seen saying it.
Of course. Yeah, a little chili. With the AC on, it's a little chilly in the room, but I think this is what we're taking today. A little cold. Yeah, no, Peru is horrific, dude. They haven't won a single game in their qualifiers. Their team and their coach is like horrific. So Chile's really bad too, but they should be able to take the game.
Because they have Alexis Sanchez.
Yeah, which surprisingly still plays for like Inter or something. Anyways, Money in the Bank.
Before we get into Money in the Bank, let's talk about the real pay-per-view of the week. Let's talk about Monday Night Raw because that shit was gas, bro.
That's what I was gonna lead to, of course. So I said,
shit was gas.
With Money in the Bank though comes the qualifiers, and with the qualifiers comes Monday Night Raw. That's where I was gonna transition. Now you can go.
Oh my god.
Yeah, my shit was gas.
It was gas.
That was great segue. So let's talk about the gig of the night. Seth Rollins makes a surprise return. Legit surprise because no one even knew he was in the building. No one even talked about him coming back. Here he is. Seth Rollins comes through in his cool white outfit. It says, "Hey, I want to climb the ladder." And Damien comes and says, "Nah, you get a title shot." And I was like, the script. The script is coming.
I'm not gonna lie.
And so now...
It's just boring, bro.
No, dude. I was like, me and Seba put it on and we were like chilling, and all of a sudden we hear "Burn It Down." I was like, that sounds familiar, and I was like, oh fuck, it's Seth Rollins. And then the crowd was hyped. It was very it was like a pop, like very jumpy moment. I didn't take in that it was Seth Rollins. He finally showed up. I was like, holy smokes. Points. I didn't think he was gonna come back for a while. Seba didn't think he'd come back to Royal Rumble. Here we are. Like, I think they said 90 days exactly. He's already there. He got sick of Becky Lynch. Becky Lynch, she's like, oh, I don't want to wrestle anymore. I'm gonna stay at home. And Seth is like, well, fuck, I have to go to work. He's like, I can't handle her anymore. And then he went to work, and yeah, I was like, oh, Money in the Bank is gonna be pretty cool. He has that story behind him where like, he ran at WrestleMania, he did it or whatever, but Damien also has that claim now, so this match would make sense. El Campeon is like, I'm not a transitional champion, I'll fight you, I swear to God, So yeah, it should be fun. I think it's going to be an entertaining match. Judgment Day will somehow get involved, most likely. Maybe someone, depends on what time they're going to put that match on, because sometimes they start with Money in the Bank, sometimes they have it at the end. Depending on what happens, someone might tease, who knows.
Should I give you the script now, or should we wait till I give you the?
Oh my god, buddy,
the
Finn
Great
is
Assault?
not there, bro. We'll
Great
save
Assault.
it for the Great Assault.
We'll save it for Great Assault. I'm gonna give you the script. All right. But yeah, so we had that happen. And I remember the rest of the show was good, but I don't really care about any about that because let's talk about the flipping end of the show. Because my goodness.
Oh, of course, Jey Uso absolutely defeats Finn Balor and Rey Mysterio to qualify. It was also Io Sky who qualified, no? Pretty sure.
Io Sky qualified, yes. Io Sky.
Wheels
Io Shirai.
She qualified as well. And then that was it for qualifiers, right? I think.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So then, of course, yeeting in the crowd is Jey Uso. And then one of my favorite things just in wrestling in general is when, like, for example, the Undertaker dong comes out, but like dong, you know,
Whoa.
oh, like dong, like the
Dong,
like the
bro.
like the like the bell tolling, the bell tolling, the bell tolling, the bell tolling. Anyways,
Oh, okay.
but Bray Wyatt's little, like, when the feed happens and like the layer of the lights turn off and then it goes pitch black, it happened, and I was like, oh.
Oh. But then when they played Shatter, my God! Like I told you, like Shatter is like my favorite Bray Wyatt theme. So when I heard like the piano like ding ding, I was like, yo, this is it. This is it. Like, and bro, I don't know what I was expecting out of that return but that debut, but bro, they delivered on all fronts. The door, you had Nikki Cross crawling through, or Sister Abigail crawling through, coming up,
not confirmed.
pointing, creepily pointing over to the corner. The camera pans over towards the back where they see one of the buzzards. Was it? I think it was Eric Rowan first. It was Eric Rowan first. You have bare bodies that were on the floor. Pans back into the gorilla position.
People are saying that Mello was on the floor, that Gunther was on the floor, and somebody else, and Seth apparently.
So so there were apparently like 9 people. What I've read, and this is what I believe, I think they weren't there specifically. I think they just needed extras for the scene. They specifically showed Chad Gable because that was what was meant to be shown.
Yeah.
Everybody else was just supposed to be bodies. I don't think it was supposed to be
I think people were just going off. Like, oh, I see Gunther. I see all these people. I'm like, buddy, Gunther's firmly on a beach in Europe, like for like the last 2 months, bro. He's not there. Why would he appear on Monday Night Raw dead?
There's a connection though between Gable and him, bro. They both disrespected their own family, and now the Wyatt Six are gonna put bullets in their head.
But yeah, it was cinematic. It was fantastic.
It was amazing. It was so cool. It was really, really cool. And they continued it this week as well on the Pat McAfee show. There was a fight Pat McAfee's dead. Monday Night Raw's in Indianapolis, and that's where Pat McAfee's from, and he's dead.
They're like, who the heck is that? Where's security? And it cuts, and it makes the noise, you know. And I was like, oh my god.
Yep. So Uncle Howdy, Wyatt Six debut. Super awesome, really, really cool. Otherwise, other significant point of the show, Drew McIntyre quit.
Ooh, yeah, I forgot about that.
Eric has to drop him. It's gonna be great.
So we could do that. We could do that grain of salt as well afterwards. Just remind me of it.
Otis turned on Gable finally.
Yeah, well, he said that he was done with Gable, and then Gable died. So I guess that's it. The amount of like rest in peace Chad Gable memes I've been seeing has just been hilarious, bro.
I know the Wikipedia page is like shot dead by Uncle Howdy on Monday Night Raw. R.I.P. R.I.P. It's great.
One thing that I didn't notice was that I don't know if you guys saw this too, but like throughout the show, there was a silhouette of Uncle Howdy in the crowd. If you you look at like the 300s, in that little area where like Jey Uso walked through for his entrance, there was a silhouette of like a dark light, and Uncle Howdy was standing there, and they showed it with Rey Mysterio's match, and I think with Jey Uso's match too, or not Jey Uso's, but other matches throughout the night, like he was there. And like it was so like distinctly done, and no one like really took it in. But like people took pictures. It was just like like he was standing there the entire time.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
The same way like with Chad Gable when he was talking in his promo, like the doll of the bunny was above him.
Yes.
And one of the things he was looking over, he's like, it was good. It was good.
Yeah.
It was really well made.
Yeah. It was.
WWE on top peak form after Monday Night Raw. Of course, we usually don't talk about it, but there's two shows we don't talk about. One is NXT, though we're nerds, so we always watch it, of course.
Always.
And two is AEW, which of course nobody watches. So I'll start with AEW first. Apparently, well, the week before, now that TNA and NXT have this little team up, NXT, the pretty much kind of like the youth, the minor league to bring these superstars over, outperformed in viewership to AEW the last couple weeks. This week, I think they got the lowest viewership of like 500,000. And apparently, they're supposed to be averaging 700,000. But from what my source, of course, in the sheets have told me, Seba, they only average 700,000 because people watch The Big Bang Theory. And then when the show finishes, by the time they like change the channel, like they still count that
first demographic.
That first demographic,
hour.
so it changes their math. But apparently this week there was none, so the show was just 500,000.
Oh shit!
So they're dead. Yeah, they're dead in the water. But on the opposite side, NXT, Matt, you started your entrance with it. Say his name and he appears.
My name is Joe Henry is carving his stuff out. He was charting his entrance music in Scotland and all those places. He was almost number one, so he's been popular on the indies. You know, we've seen it before, but this is a different style. It's looking like WWE is really interested in him, and that he's gonna show up maybe in NXT sooner rather than later as full time. I don't know how this whole thing is gonna go down with TNA, but they're saying that most of this is setting up for Slammiversary, which is in a couple of months. Which is TNA's big WrestleMania, so there might be big crossover matches there. I don't know what they're doing. I don't know. Maybe this is why Dolph Ziggler went there. Who knows? Because of WWE. But anyways, he showed up for Battle Royale and absolutely got smashed by Frankie Kazarian, who was also there.
They got attacked by everybody, though. They got jumped by everybody.
Yeah.
They have a feud already in TNA, so that's probably why it happened. But he got thrown out. Biggest pop in NXT history, basically, bro.
Yeah.
At this point,
people were freaking out. He was there.
Yeah, the camera was shaking. It's the third most viewed or second most viewed clip since WrestleMania season.
Most viewed,
and you already know the clips have been going up. Bro.
Also,
most viewed, dude. It's been confirmed. It's the most viewed clip since WrestleMania. Nowadays, it beat the Wyatt, the Howdy debut, and it's the most viewed clip post WrestleMania.
It's also higher than the combined. I believe it was Sasha Banks.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Trying to remember who else. It was Okada, and there was one more person who showed up. I forgot. Oh, it was Ospreay.
Ospreay, yeah.
All of their debuts on AEW combined in viewership could not compare to Joe Hendry.
It's pretty cool. I haven't seen a lot of Joe Hendry. I've just seen a few of his promos, but that pop that he got was phenomenal. Just being able to hear that theme there, and it's really cool because the NXT crowd is relatively a smart crowd, so they know more things. I don't know if he would be able to do the same thing on a Monday Night Raw in a local town. If it was Chicago, they would know.
Oh, well, Chicago. Today, live in Chicago.
But yeah, it was really, really cool. I missed it. I'm pissed. I was on my way home, and I was streaming it on my phone in the car. So I saw what's his name, Javon Ellis, I think his name is, or the guy who won the Battle Royal. I saw him come out, so I was like, "Oh, this is this is probably just gonna be a squash match." I didn't realize they would do the Battle Royal right away. So then when Eric messaged "Oh my God, it's happened," I'm like, "Crap! I really wanted to see this."
I missed it.
I really wanted to see this. I watched it back numerous times. It's such a cool.
He's in Joe Hendry, bro.
It was just a cool. It was a cool moment.
Mm-hmm.
Now WWE can take notes, bro, and actually make people's damn intro music good again. You know.
I know.
Really,
this is the main reason why anyone knows who he is.
Chelsea Green, did you see your entrance as well? They added Samantha Irving's intro to the beginning. At the beginning, she's like, "Oh my God, it's Chelsea Green," and then she comes out to her song. But I'm like, "No, bro, please stop! They gotta stop putting Ramada and stuff, all that stuff in the front. Buddy, your music's trash. Make it good, and people will know the music. You know."
Yeah.
Ramada.
But yeah, very interesting times in WWE. Again, Triple H has done the deeds. So is Shawn Michaels. Big D.
They're brilliant,
And
honestly.
I'm excited to see TNA. I hope I get to see Moose wrestle for once in my life because I've never seen him wrestle.
I've seen him wrestle. He's big and black.
Oh my God, Stone Cold! It's Austin! Stone Cold!
Somebody's Austin.
Stone Cold! Stone Cold! For God's sakes, Stone Cold is back.
Yeah.
That's 27 months in a row.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
What?
What?
I don't know if you've seen the clip of Kevin Nash talking about AEW. I don't know if it's fake or not, but it was cracking me up, bro.
It's probably real. Kevin Nash just likes to talk shit.
He's like, nobody lifts on AEW, bro. They all look like bums. He's like, you know that they're not getting nowhere? It's because they all look like they're flabby boys. He's like, damn, Brian, hasn't worked out in his life. Will Ospreay is supposed to be your guy? No workout. He looks like a bum. I just died laughing, bro, watching this clip. He's like, this is why they're not selling out, all right? Nobody is fit on the show. He's like, Young Bucks used to be fit. There's not even one chisel on your body, all right? You can't even flex. You can't come out and do this, and there's no muscle, all right?
That's hilarious.
Yeah,
That's
but at least we
crazy.
got that Okada clip from AEW. That's the only thing they've done in the last
He's
18
like,
months.
oh
Yo,
no!
He's like, oh no,
I'm so
changed.
sorry.
Oh, I'm so sorry, bitch.
Apparently that's his favorite clip. He says that's the comedy he
Bro,
loves to
it's-
see.
Bro, like
Yeah.
Okada has just been having so much fun over there. It's been great to see. It's so funny.
Good for him. Good for him.
Oh my
But
god.
he should
like,
come to WWE where he can be firmly in the mid card.
Raid Mikaru, which he was supposed to make his big return, but I think it's been like 7 months now, and all those promo videos they were doing when they drafted him to SmackDown has gone to nothing. Thank God
I
he's not on my
completely
team.
forgot about him, to be honest.
So did everyone. But yeah, fantastic work from WWE this week. A lot of surprises. Again, they're all trying to lead to Money in the Bank. There's gonna be more
All
qualifiers today, because again, Chicago. I guess we can lead
Chicago.
into Crossroads. We can lead into either Grain of Salt or Dirt Sheets. There's a couple I have in my mind as well. Let's try not to forget them.
Yeah, let me go add up my points because I still haven't done that.
Okay, Dirt Sheets or Salt? Salt, I guess.
Well, let's do Salt.
Okay.
All right, so I'm gonna light out how the script is going to go.
Okay.
All right. Now we've been saying Drew versus Finn. We've been saying, Gunther is going to win, whatever kind of thing. All right. Here's what the script is going to be. All right. Seth Rollins has come back in the same way that The Rock came back in 2002, way early from his movie, just so that he can take the title away from The Undertaker, so that he can put over Brock Lesnar at SummerSlam 2002. SummerSlam 2004, we're going to have Seth Rollins beating Damian Priest because Finn Balor is going to turn at Money in the Bank. Finn Balor is going to turn at Money in the Bank, and that's going to set up Damian Priest versus Finn Balor for SummerSlam. They don't have the title. It's just Judgment Day business. Seth Rollins goes to SummerSlam, and then he puts Gunther over because it'll be good guy versus bad guy. Seth Rollins underdog. Gunther is a guy. He kills him. Seth Rollins will go F off for a couple more months if he needs to and rest a little bit. Gunther, World Heavyweight Champion, sticks with it, and that's
my Monday Night Raw spot. Okay.
That is the script. That is the script. We were Gunther versus Damian Priest at SummerSlam. Meh. Gunther versus Seth Rollins at SummerSlam. Banger.
Yeah.
We know that's going to be a banger.
Yeah.
We want to see that match. We don't really want to see Damian Priest versus Gunther because we know Gunther's going to win either way. So Seth Rollins' surprise return and getting thrust into the title picture right away is done specifically because we need to get that title off of Damian, and we need to get him into dealing with the Judgment Day stuff that has been lurking for months. We have been seeing more week by week that Finn Balor seems to be the puppeteer in this whole dissension, and that he's trying to take things over, and we're going to see it happen at Money in the Bank. Finn Balor is going to make his move, and then we're going to go from there. And yeah, that's the script. That's all we need to do. I don't know what Rhea Ripley's doing. If Rhea Ripley comes back, that'll make things even better for SummerSlam, but I don't know if she'll be cleared by then. But I am guaranteeing you that Seth Rollins is going to win that title back at Money in the Bank.
Oof, that's a crazy take. It's pretty strong, because like even I started thinking, I'm like, okay, so you don't have Drew win. They could have a European match, at SummerSlam.
Mhm.
And then I started thinking about I started thinking about Damien versus Gunther because Gunther is 100% locked in, right? I'm like, the only way I can see anything changing if it becomes a triple threat match because someone cashes in their Money in the Bank at the pay per view, but like maybe before, kind of like how RVD did, where he's like, "Oh, I'm gonna cash in advance," right? I don't know because like I'm like, oh, the winner of Jay can interfere. So it'd be Jay versus Damien versus Gunther. I still feel like Gunther goes over, but. Yeah, yours makes the most sense. I never really took that in. I thought Seth was going to come in, Judgment Day might get involved or whatever. Maybe the Money in the Bank shenanigans. But, yeah, that could be a possibility. I was going to say, how can they do that within, they have, 2.5 weeks till, SummerSlam happens. And, yeah, I said it. It's, around, 2 weeks till, Money in the Bank starts. So, be there, be square. I booked it off already, don't worry. I already booked it off. It's done. My boss is like, what you doing? I'm like, Money in the Bank, bro. He's like, oh, say less. I was like, yeah, say less.
Also, you're forgetting that Jey Uso's winning the Money in the Bank, so I don't know what you're talking about, but anyways.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. It could be Jay versus Damien versus Gunther, potentially.
But why is Gunther locked in at SummerSlam?
Because he won the King of the Ring.
He won King of the Ring. That was their thing.
My bad. What about Bash at Berlin, bro? He's probably gonna lose, and then
that's
Bash
after.
at Berlin.
That's after SummerSlam.
That's after SummerSlam.
So
he's gonna lose.
No, he'll defend it at Bash at Berlin.
No,
you don't think the German crowd's gonna not get nuts for
nine,
champion?
No, but I could also see Matt's point of view where let's say Jay cashes in there, Damien somehow still retains. Then they give me my rematch 1v1, and then they have that match at Bash at Berlin, and then he just destroys the guy. You know what I mean?
I think that Jay, like I told you, Jey Uso is going to be world champion before the end of the year. I think that when he does cash in, it's going to be a moment, and it's going to be a title reign that isn't going to be lost in the sauce with everything that's going on right now.
Mm-hmm.
You have a lot of stuff that's going on right now. Putting Jey Uso in there right now is just going to get him lost and get him into a different situation. The Bloodline stuff is kind of going to be coming up soon. People were also speculating that maybe Roman might come back and Money in the Bank and cost Seth Rollins instead of Seth versus Roman.
But they already have that feud with Solo though, and they're on separate brands too.
They're on separate brands, but remember, Roman isn't drafted. Roman's a free agent. He was never drafted.
Sikoa, bro.
So Roman can show up to whatever show he wants to show up. He hasn't been signed by a show yet.
I guess so.
So it is very possible that he could do that. People are speculating that Solo is probably going to challenge Cody at SummerSlam.
Yeah.
Which I hope not. I'm really hoping it's Randy. They've been teasing Randy. I think Randy versus Cody.
With Kevin Owens.
Well, with all the drama now, with Roman unfollowing him, they're trying to change Solo's name to Caesar Solo
Sikoa.
or Caesar Sikoa instead of Solo
Hail
Sikoa.
Caesar, bro. That's all I gotta say. And then he's in there and he's like.
But yeah, from what I've been seeing, a lot of people are not vibing with the new Bloodline. They're itching for Roman to come back.
Yeah, because they're.
But it's gonna take time. It's gonna take time. It's gonna take time.
Nerds, bro. How do you not like the Bloodline? They're all about action.
Yeah, I like the Bloodline.
Bro.
The new one? I mean, like the newer one.
I like the new Bloodline. I like the new Bloodline. I like the old Bloodline better, but I like this Bloodline because I'm anticipating the Bloodline War. And I know what this is all for.
That's what I'm saying. It's gonna take some time to build and stuff.
Yeah. So I'm good with it. Looking past that, you got the Guerrillas of Warfare, in WWE. You got the Tonga brothers who are now working with within the Bloodline. So I'm enjoying that for what it is. Obviously Solo isn't he doesn't have the aura of Roman Reigns, but I think that
no one will.
Yeah, of course. No one's gonna be like The Rock. The Rock will, but The Rock's busy.
But what do you expect, bro? It's
it's Solo, and
he's sick, bro. He's better than what he's good on the mic. He's looking for the smoke, and we didn't get no smoke back in the day. I mean, we kind of got smoke with the Usos helping Roman, but this is smoke every week, bro.
Yeah, I guess now, depending on how it works the next couple of weeks, because again, SmackDown hasn't happened yet, but we'll see this week. How they'll either lead to Money in the Bank, or it will lead to SummerSlam. From what I saw, it looks like it's going to be a 3-on-3 tag team match, probably Money in the Bank. And then Solo's going to have his solo match against Cody at SummerSlam. I'm thinking. So you can take this with a grain of salt. This is what my prediction is. I think at the end of the night, with that match, it's gonna be Solo versus Cody. Cody's gonna beat him, even with all the interferences and stuff. Then he's the champion. He's gonna walk out. Solo's gonna be upset because in a promo, I think a week or two ago, he told the Wise Man, if he doesn't set this match up,
He's gonna go after
I'm
him.
gonna come after you. So I feel like that's gonna be the situation where it's like, if I don't win this championship, I'm gonna come after you. And just before he goes, you manga, that's when Roman comes out. That's when Roman comes out and he's like, acknowledge me, you know, and it's gonna be setting up everything afterwards. So
Setting up Survivor Series, bro, for the best match of all time.
yeah, it's gonna take. I think it'll take their time or whatever. I feel like maybe Solo will come back under like him again, but he's gonna be like, you're never my tribal chief, and that's when you're like, if you have some all that stuff, you know. But
Yeah,
Bro,
I'm just
we're only in the bottom fifth of the game, bro. We're only in the
fifth, bro.
bottom fifth.
we're
Bro, I've been
actually
trying
in the
to tell
bottom of
y'all,
the fifth.
bro.
Like
Bottom fifth.
we're in the bottom fifth. I can't believe that we're like 4 years in and we're still talking about the bloodline and like I'm still interested.
Bro, we're experiencing the greatest wrestling story of all time, bro. We
Bigger
just
than
get
Kane and
we get
Undertaker.
Rock and Stone Cold.
What?
Bigger than Kane and
Better
Undertaker,
than them
bro.
all, bro. I'm experiencing it. Everyone's talking about, oh, your attitude era, you should have been there. No, I'm here now, bro. I'm here for the bloodline.
It's good stuff. It's really really good stuff. It's great. It's great for
It's
sure.
Right here, it gets you fucking right here in the veins, you know.
But yeah, those were the little predictions. What other grains of salt do we have here? I'm trying to think.
Mama Rhodes, bro.
Mama Rhodes.
I seen a video of somebody created her in WWE and they were just beating the shit out of her.
Oh, okay. There's the other one I thought in my mind. It was Drew McIntyre, where now he's considered like he quit WWE or whatever, and then
Yes.
afterwards he messaged, he's like, "Thank God I left at the right time" or whatever. Some people, I can take it with a grain of salt, believe that he might actually go to TNA, maybe fight someone like Moose or whatever, and then CM Punk interfere one more time, and that's what will bring him back to WWE. That was my take. I was like, okay, that's plausible. That could happen, especially with their partnering with TNA. But I kind of like Derek's suggestion where today it's in Chicago. Apparently CM Punk is finally medically cleared. He's no longer in the IR. He's gonna appear tonight. But it's gonna be similar to what happened with Drew last week, where he got attacked in his hometown. But Derek, because I don't know if Matt was there when he heard it,
Yeah.
Derek took it to the extreme. He's like, I'm expecting a car to run him over. He's expecting some violence, bro. He's expecting Drew to beat the absolute snot out of this guy.
Yeah.
Bro,
And I'm
I
hoping,
hope so,
I hope
because
so,
what
bro.
what I've seen, of course, he's already tensed up about all this, and he hasn't got one over on CM Punk. But what
Yep.
we've seen from Braun Breaker recently, this man just like smushed Ricochet into a car window. So I'm hoping we get some glass breaking, some of that. That sounds great, bro. I just hope that Drew finally gets like a decent run with something eventually after he's done with CM Punk. But CM Punk will probably go over, and then
I
I
know.
don't know what
That's
you do with Drew, bro. Like I need
know
him
what?
to win something and hold it, bro.
I honestly think Drew might go over against CM Punk.
you really.
I think
That's
so, because
crazy.
I know that like Punk has just gotten back, so he needs a match to go over in.
Yeah, yeah.
But like Drew's been taking the piss too much, and
Bro,
from a
for so
contractual
long.
standpoint, like if you're going to lose in Scotland, you need to get this. Like you need this, bro. Like you need
Must be
this.
getting a WrestleMania win or something, bro. Because
I
He's
think
been- he's
Drew
been
maybe
getting
wins
shit
Money in the
on,
Bank
bro.
or something. Or not Money in the Bank. He
That
wins
makes
like the
sense.
Royal Rumble and he fights like Gunther next year
Oh.
WrestleMania or something like that,
that
right?
sounds good.
Like that's probably something that's gonna happen. But I truly believe CM Punk is gonna bury this motherfucker. I think like he needs it because like he kind of put Cody over at the Royal Rumble, but then he's supposed to fight Seth Rollins, and I think that's what the big win was to get the viewership up a little bit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But at this point, again, like I told you before, we were going to see if either CM Punk becomes the face or becomes the heel. They were
Yeah.
still chanting CM Punk in Scotland, so
Yep.
he's the face. I feel like he's going to go over. He's going to be a draw. Maybe he'll put someone like Drew over eventually, like a Royal Rumble or something, but I feel like CM Punk is going to bury him. He's going to bury his ass.
It's a good bro. It's a good feud, but it's the wrong feud. He should be going up against like LA Knight or something, bro, or somebody else, bro. I don't know. Drew doesn't seem like the right person at this point.
Speaking about LA Knight, he there was a segment last week where he showed up at at Logan
Yeah.
Paul's pool, and he's like, "Hey,
So
what's
good,
going on?"
I need you to understand how ridiculous this segment was. His
Bro, I'm
house is in
dying.
Puerto Rico. His house is in Puerto Rico. LA Knight flew to Puerto Rico so that he could go into his pool just to get one over on him, bro. Like, what?
Your friend from LA is here.
What?
Your friend from LA is here.
Great
It's so
segment, bro. I need
so
more of those.
ridiculous.
Just they're like NXT segments, bro. I love it.
It's great. It's great.
Keep the creativity.
Going back to the Drew and Punk feud, like I've been loving it. Like I think a feud is special if you're able to drag it and make it go this long without even actually physically touching each other. These
And then
guys
when the
have
match- Crazy.
like you know, like no, they haven't had a
with you.
match together. They just did. They had like that one piece of contact in the Royal Rumble, and it's just been on the mic since then, and people have been drawn into it the entire time. That takes a lot. Like it takes a lot of special characters to be able to accomplish that and keep people invested long enough still to really want this match. So like, like it's one of those situations where like Drew, for me, like Drew cannot afford to lose this match. He can't.
I
Like,
don't know. It doesn't make sense, bro. He's gonna go back
Yeah.
to mid card again.
yeah, you know, like
you
Punk
can't.
can lose, shrug it off, and then go into a feud with like somebody else, and it'll still be fire.
I 100%
Drew,
agree.
I feel like needs this to be able to kind of spring him back into the picture where it's like, I'm the badass, I'm the guy, I want the title, yada 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 yada, so on and so forth, kind of thing, right? So, we'll see what SmackDown says tonight, but
Well,
bro, I'm
it makes
expecting a
sense,
car.
bro. If they lead this out to making Punk the heel and Drew the face, when Drew realizes that being whatever and like a player hater is not working for him, and then he finally has that awe moment when he wins, I could see them doing that because Punk plays a heel better anyways.
He
You know
does.
what I mean?
He does.
Even though they cheer him.
They
you
cheer,
know.
but yeah, they would still cheer him as the heel. So I have no problem. That's why, like, if they did do the whole heel switch, like, I'd be fine with it because, like, they would still cheer him anyways. And Punk is like, when Punk is angry and like he just has like a
Yeah.
chip on his shoulder, he's the best. When he's happy, I don't want to.
And it works better because if they want to do The Rock versus CM Punk or whatever later on, there's no way CM Punk is going to be the favorite in that unless The Rock comes back as the final boss. But
Oh, he has to. He has to, bro. I expect nothing less. I don't want to see The Rock in any other induction besides the final boss. The final
He's
boss
my
is my
final
favorite
boss.
character. It's my favorite character.
Really?
Yeah, bro. I freaking love this character, bro. It's so sick.
my god,
It's so
cool.
sick. It's so sick, bro. Like, because he's still like, this is the version of The Rock that I have always anticipated ever since he came back to WWE like 10 years ago when he was facing Cena.
Like John Cena, yeah, right.
Yeah, like, because he's big enough and he's like mean looking enough that like doing the nice guy stick, like it works, but like he's so much more in his element when he's just like, I'm just gonna beat your ass because I can.
What are we
And
talking about right now?
and then I'm gonna talk shit about it afterwards, and y'all are
The
just gonna
final
laugh.
boss, our final boss.
I was saying how the final boss character is my favorite character of The Rock.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
Yeah,
Take that with
Whoa!
a grain of salt.
Whoa!
Yeah.
Whoa!
Yeah.
Whoa!
straight.
There's
I-
much more than
oh.
Scorpion King Rock.
Oh,
right? You know
I've
what
seen
I'm
the great
saying?
I've seen the great one, bro. I don't know on the peak of the attitude era. I don't know. I've seen Hollywood Rock and that one. I don't know, bro.
Hollywood Rock was
You'll
entertaining,
come
as
around,
crap,
bro. Don't worry.
but like this Rock, because like Hollywood Rock was like he was funny.
That
but
Papa
he was,
Dewey Rock.
like, I think that version of The Rock was like more or less like him being like, I guess, more of a coward kind of thing. So
Mhm.
he was funny and he would kind of just like run away from situations. Final Boss Rock wants to smoke. Like he's too
Bro.
good for everybody. Like
smoke
if
in
he has to get his
Chicago.
hands dirty,
I know.
like just pray he doesn't. Like when he went up to Cody Rhodes and said, "Tonight I'm gonna make you bleed," and just walked away, I was like, "Yo, this guy's a fucking sickest, bro."
Mama Rhodes.
Mama Rhodes.
Like the
And on
man
Instagram saying his whole
is at a
promo, bro.
point. Like the man is at a point now where it's like, I'm only doing this because I have to. Like I can kick your ass whatever I want to, but I don't need to. But trust me, if I have to, I'm gonna make you bleed. And he does it. And then he walks off and then he says, "Your mom's a slut," and go home and smoke some crack, and everyone just loves it, bro. Like this is the best version of The Rock, bro. Like this is it. Like
And he
it's so
swears.
good. It's so good. I love it. I love it so much. It's so funny. It's so good. So I'm anticipating for him to come back, whenever he does come back. But
He's
He's
yeah,
doing Moana 2 right now, isn't he?
well, and that UFC
Think it
movie
wrapped.
that he
Oh, I
hurt
forgot he has hair.
for.
Yeah,
Oh, I seen that.
yeah, he messed it up pretty bad.
Yeah, it was just a it wasn't a major injury though. It was just a bruise, so he's good.
Okay, is there anything in the sheets?
No. Me.
Okay.
Derek, do you have anything in the
Fresh and
sheets?
folded this week, bro.
Do I have anything in the sheets? Do I have anything in the sheets?
I thought I did, but I don't remember anymore.
The only thing is that
Ooh,
the
I
honeymoon
do.
was agents. So
Yeah. All right, let's play the song real quick.
Let's get lost in the sheets.
compares to sheets.
Compares dirty sheets.
Really nut up or shut up, you know what I'm
All right, so there's two, but I'm starting to forget one. Okay, yeah, one you said the Hardys. Sorry,
Matt and Jeff.
Matt and Jeff are
Yes.
both free agents. They appeared,
At
of
the right
course,
age of 65.
in
will be
TNA.
waddled down to the WWE ring.
but they did have a conversation. I think someone interviewed them saying that like their goal would be to like do whatever wherever, but to retire, like do a little short stint in WWE and retire and be inducted to the Hall of Fame. They said that's like their go-to scenario of what they want to happen. Really, the other being, I'm trying to remember now. I'm forgetting it. The sheets. Had to do with AEW. Had to do someone's contract. It wasn't Drew.
All right,
I
Jeff
lost it.
Hardy's a country singer now, so that's all you need to know.
Is he? Is that why
Have
Matt
you
Hardy
seen
said
those
he's a
videos of
whole
him
dude?
singing,
No,
bro? He's
no. Oh yes,
performing,
actually I
bro.
have. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, what was that?
Jeff Hardy,
Hardy's
the country.
a rock star now.
Oh yeah. Wait. Well, I know he's been a rock star, but you see, he's a country guy.
Saw him.
Kind of.
He's just been singing on Instagram recently.
Thank you.
Yeah,
I had time to
he-
remember
I
now.
think he's
Actually.
going on tour, bro.
Yeah, like he has a few songs. You know, he has some bangers. Don't forget Obsolete. That was all him. All of his TNA theme
Obsolete.
songs were all him too. Like he sang those.
I forgot
So-
about that.
Another Me, that was Jeff Hardy, bro.
Was it? Oh,
Yeah.
it was all
It was-
Jeff Hardy. I can tell you
it was
that
all
for a
Jeff Hardy.
fact during that time.
Just-
Yeah. He's been a singer, bro. He's been doing his thing since 2003. But you know, like again, it was just like very like it was small shit. I actually listened to his album on Spotify a few years ago.
Oh my god.
Yeah, well, yeah. It was a journey. I'll say that much.
Turned it on. Crack.
Anyways, the second dirt sheet was AEW might potentially sign someone, and because this person's very intrigued to sign with AEW, and his name is Shane McMahon himself. He wants to sign with AEW for God knows why. I don't know. If it's just saying I know, oh, an AEW, it'd be great. But
Ugh.
Jesus Christ, why? You know, why? Why is he doing
Same
this?
thing with the Ric Flair signing, but whatever, you know.
Which he hates. He hates because he wants to go over for some reason. He wants to fight, but you know, he's an old grandpa. You should.
Brother, you're 95. Just chill.
I've been having this whole thing with people who have retired who still want to be relevant for whatever reason. I've been seeing Paul Pierce talk a lot of ish ever since Boston won the championship, and it's just like, bro, like this has
You had
nothing to
your
do
time,
with you.
bro.
Like retire, stay retired.
Like, stay
Go
retired.
train somebody, bro, if you want.
You had your time.
Bro.
You were good for a couple of years. Stop blowing smoke up your ass. Like, this has got nothing to do with you. And with Shane, it's like, you know, Shane, you had your time. You tore your ACL, the biggest stage of them all. There's no coming back from
He's
that.
walking now, by the way. I seen.
Yeah,
seen a
he should
video
be
of him
healed
at the
now.
Yankees game.
It's been like a year and a half. He should be like cleared now. But you know, like,
Well, as long as he's not wrestling, if he's gonna go there and like try to help the back area with, I don't know, knowledge or something.
it
sure.
just seems
But if he's
spiteful to
If
me.
he's gonna,
No, he's gonna try to fight,
Triple
you
H
know?
not letting him back in, bro. Like, is that the thing?
No, he's
And
probably just
Stephanie,
angry at them for whatever with their dad. But you know, that's a whole different
Your
situation.
dad.
Your dad.
Their dad. Said their
Oh
dad.
no, Goldberg's supposed to be signing with AEW, isn't it? I swear I heard
Goldberg
that
has been
somewhere.
talking ish for like the last 4 years. I want my retirement match. Bro. Just go home. Like,
Just
you don't
Bro,
retire.
your son's gonna have a retirement match before him.
like, it's okay. Goldberg, again, hell of a career. But, you know, what was his last match at WWE? Was it against Roman? That wasn't good enough. You're fine.
I think it's
fine.
when he. Was
I
it
think
when
he
he
lost
Did he
beat?
get like trampled by Brock Lesnar or something?
I thought he beat
No, that's
Bobby
what-
Lashley or whatever. He's like, "Don't touch my son." and that was like,
Oh,
yeah, I think,
Oh yeah, was it the Lashley thing? Or I swear he faced Roman for the title after that. No.
did he?
Oh no! I think the Lashley thing came after. No, yeah, maybe. No. It was Roman. It was Roman. It was Roman.
Roman just buried his ass, and
Yeah.
was like, that's it. That's a retirement right there.
You know, so I mean, if he
Roman
was
Reigns at Elimination Chamber.
Yeah.
2022.
Yeah, that was his last match. So I mean, I'd be okay with that. Like, what retirement? Like, what he wants is to have his last match to go over so that he can walk off to the subset. That's what he wants.
Yeah.
Right. He doesn't want his last retirement match to be a match where he loses because he's
Yeah.
so his head is so far stuck up his ass that he can't really see things past like what has been given to him.
Derek's
And
loving
I
ass
see-
today. Smoke heads, everything up his ass. Everything.
You said you wanted to see Undertaker's dong, Eric. If you came to a show, you would have seen it, bro. Don't worry. It was there, bro. It was
You know,
live in
so-
person, 5 rows back.
Like, no disrespect or hate to Goldberg, but slight hate because
All-
this guy
all the
was like
disrespect.
talking shit. He was talking shit about Asuka, and Asuka's like phenomenal. Like, she doesn't deserve anyone talking shit towards her. But like, you had your time. You have a number of moments that people are going to remember for the rest of their lives. You were able to have your son watch you wrestle, and then he watched you wrestle again, and then he
Or
watched
that
you
time
wrestle
he dropped
again.
Bret Hart on his neck.
Yeah.
That
And
too.
then Bret Hart never gives it up. That's all he talks about.
To me, and like I saw Goldberg have mentioned, like, you know, it's like he needs to let it go. And I was like, honestly, like he kind of does need to let it go. Like I understand, like
Facts,
you
bro.
did ruin your career, but like, bro,
It was
like,
already over.
you know, like I don't think that match is what ended his career. I think his career ended like the night where he got screwed in Montreal because he held so much animosity for so long that he went to WCW in hoping that he can re-spark that hatred or get rid of all those demons that he had from WWE. But he was bitter in WCW too, and then went into that. And then he just grew into a bitter old man.
And this is
that
perfect. This is how we segue, bro. Straight to Shane McMahon. It'd be the same thing, bro. He's just going there to spite WWE. It's
Yeah.
it's all connected.
Hey,
guys.
Bitter
It's
old
all
men
connected.
everywhere, bro.
You guys are rich. You have money. You can do whatever you want. Just
Go
stay
make your
home.
own company.
Just stay home.
Just stay home. It's okay. It's okay.
And
If you guys
yeah.
come back for your final match, will I watch it? Probably. Will I talk shit about it on the podcast? Probably. So, you know, like, if you want that, and, you know, while I'm on the subject, Ryback, just...
Retired.
retired,
He
right?
needs to let it go as well. I know he's another guy. He really needs to go. You know, he really needs
There's
to go.
just a lot of guys who just think they're a lot bigger than what they are, and they forget that the reason why they are where they are is because they were put into position by the people who worked for them and with them, right? Goldberg would be nothing if Eric Bischoff didn't put him on that plane, literally, right? Like, it was shown that, right? Ryback would have been nothing if WWE didn't put him in that spot. So, you know, to be going out and saying, like, oh, I was this good, it's like, yeah, because the company made you that good. That is why you were that good.
Because they're
It wasn't
really not
because
that
you
good.
were You know, like you weren't a Hall of Famer when you were in the Nexus, when you were Skip Sheffield. You weren't a Hall of Famer when you put like John Cena through like thing in Extreme Rules and everyone remembers that match. And you sure as hell weren't a Hall of Famer when you were cutting those promos, bro. People saw the Phoebe Moore stuff, which WWE gave to you. You ran with it. You had your time. I enjoyed it. I was doing the thing too. I was getting my shoulder real strong doing the Phoebe Moore stuff, right? And then it died. Just like a lot of things do, right? Your time has passed. You made your money, you had your fame, and now you have a following where people actually listen to you. You're able to push your nutrition products and your whatever, and you're still big and burly, you know? Just go enjoy life, bro. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. You don't need to come back for, you know, for the Royal of the Crowd. The crowd doesn't care, all right? You don't get it for a world tour, all right? Like,
The dirty sheets have turned to a massive grain of salt, bro. This is the grain. This is the grain in the. This is the grain in the
bro.
sheets, bro.
It's 2024, bro. I'm done talking about these guys from like 2010, bro. The only person who I should still be talking about from that age is John Cena because he's earned that, bro.
Derek 316 is.
So you're gonna say CM Punk, bro? I was like,
Nah,
oh,
bro.
I can go too.
Ah, bro. CM Punk, I'm happy that he's back, but if he didn't come back, I wouldn't be mad. You know what I mean? Like, and I was like that
tears
when
his
he
fucking
came.
ACL at Money in the Bank, bro. Trying to
He
follow
better. I better see this guy only do 4 moves and that's it, bro. I don't want him.
I hope he's training hard, bro, because I'm not trying to see another injury or like a little mess up or anything. He's had a whole year.
He's
to
had a whole
rest,
plethora,
bro.
bro.
It's
He's had a
time.
whole plethora, bro. I was hoping that he'd come back like big and brolic, but it looks like he got a little bit stronger. But like, bro, like, This, you know, like, you know,
Get
either
on the
way.
juice, bro. Get on the juice.
Either
Go
way.
Randy, get the little. Ow.
Papa
Get on
Tui.
the juice, bro.
All right, let's. I think we got like 10 minutes left. So let's go into our little fantasy
Yes,
our little
sir.
thing.
Let me see who's. Oh, fudge cakes. Let me see who's wrestling tonight. So I can cheat and put them in my roster.
Whoa, no, that was locked, bro, locked.
Oh, I
will
haven't
say
changed
that
mine yet, bro.
after like 1 month of Bronson Reed not being featured, and I was about to take him off my lineup, he's gonna be on Raw. Yeah, let's go.
Yeah, I know, bro.
Let's
I
go.
saw when you were calculating the points, you were like trash.
It's trash. And I said effing loser because like, bro, where have you been?
Okay, so it's all Google Docs.
let me calculate my points real quick.
Whoa.
Look at it, bro.
Like, that was kind of funny though.
He's like, bro, what the back here? Eric, you won, bro. That's all you need to know.
Give me 1 sec.
I just want to see what I actually got in points though, because I know I earned points. I know Eric. There's no way that I got more than Eric. Let's see, 20, 30, 35.
So now we have
70.
Mello, Randy, and in the qualifying. And then the other match is KO,
10,
Rubmaster, and Andrade.
Tamatong.
10, 50, 20, 25, 30,
Damn, I'm
20,
getting a lot of points
40, 40. And then 2 plus 5 is 8, 3, 9,
There's a
14, 17.
27.
Do the roar.
7.
Do the roar.
Do the roar.
I love you, Daddy.
Oh my
I
god.
love you, daddy.
I love you, Daddy.
Why does that remind me of Lotus?
Anywho, all right. As you guys can see, I'm sharing the screen with you guys now. This is the
Oh my
fantasy EMFC times Wrestle Chat Wednesday times WWE Fantasy League. Again, the last couple weeks we've been calculating points ever since the WrestleMania week. So, or sorry, since the draft, we did our own draft. So I was week first, second, fourth, and sixth winner. Derek is third and fifth winner. Matt still has yet to win. To win as of late. So 4 wins to 2 wins and 0 wins. It's the June 12th to June 19th. Again, I'll quickly show you guys the points. So the rules as follows on screen. If it wants to pop up. We draft a total of 6 wrestlers, 2 main events, 1 women's, 1 tag team, 1 mid-card, 1 women's/mid-card. Restrictions is 2 champions per team, 2 tag teams, maximum per team, 4 main eventers, maximum per team. And this is the point system, so throughout the weeks, pinfalls, promos will be 5 points, signatures would be 3 points, as well as appearances, submissions 10 points, pay-per-view point system, we'd pretty much just boost them a little bit, and pay-per-view match boost would be, if it's over 50 minutes, it's times 2, if it's over 25 minutes, it's times 3. So that was our rules. First, we'll start off with Derek's Raw Booty.
All right, so we'll go to Damian Priest. Damian Priest had a great show. El Campeon had a great showing at Clash at the Castle. Got me a lot of points. Was able to hit the South of Heaven and Ray moves. And their match, I believe, was the longest of the night.
It was exactly 26 minutes and something.
Oh, was it 26? I got 23 minutes.
Wait, was it? Or was that Drew's match?
Yeah, Drew and Damian Priest.
One of the.
Hold on, did you do times 3 for them?
That's times 3, I believe. Yeah. Let me see.
Oh, that changes things.
Cody's was times 3. Drew's is times 2.
Okay, yeah, okay, that's what I thought. Yeah, so yeah, his was times 2. He also had 3 appearances on Monday Night Raw, so he got me 85 points for the week. LA Knight had that promo
in the pool. Yeah.
Bronson Reed is a fucking loser, but he's gonna be on Monday Night Raw, so that'll be great. Lara Valkyria, I am so mad I played her and not Io Sky, because in my head I was thinking Io's probably gonna have a match tonight. Io had a match. Io won her match too, so she would have gotten me a lot of points.
You could have honestly moved Chad Gable to mid card and then put Io on mid-card
Yeah.
women's, and then these two would have been there, but
Yeah, but I honestly didn't think about it until after the fact.
Mhm.
Chad Gable had an amazing showing at Clash of the Castle, despite the fact that he lost.
he got shot in the head.
And then he got shot in the head. And then he had a match where he also lost on Raw as well too, so he got me 57 points. Hold on. Yeah. Yes. Anyways, I lost. All right, go to the next person.
Jade Cargill and Bianca Belair. Oh, he lost. Okay. Anyways, just for him, we have to remove the championship logo from Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill. He is now eligible to have another champion on his team if he so desires, but it seems pretty solid so far. On his bench, he has Nia Jax, which again, she's going to get pushed to the moon. She's going to eventually win the championship, right? So that maybe that's where he's holding on to. Yo, Scott on the bench. Scott Rothbach.
Put in the point.
Because he couldn't get him in. CM Bellin will obviously be put over. Mello, who knows what he's doing right now. Creed Brothers, buddy. It's like New Day on my bench. They're never gonna show up ever. El Idolo.
Soon.
I think he's the speed champion or something like that.
He has a
Yeah, he's
match
the speed
tonight.
champion. He has a match tonight?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Oh,
I'm not playing
Mello
Yeah,
also
did
has a
shit
match
all
tonight.
AEW, did shit all in WWE. Shit. Next. Eric's Rumbling Ranas. All right, so of course Drew did his thing here. He ended up losing. We lose -20, but again, because it's in Scotland, they have to be like, oh, Drew is walking to the arena. Oh, Drew is lacing his boots. Oh, here comes Drew. Drew! And then he does his claymores and his Glasgow kisses or whatever. 61 points. Pretty solid for a loser. 121 points because Cody Rhodes is the same thing. God knows why. They'd love to show Cody Rhodes entering at the beginning of the arena. He comes in suitcase. He's like... And then afterwards, he's backstage. He's coming out of his
like
locker.
holding his belt like
He
this.
comes out of
He's
his
like-
he comes out of his locker room
like-
with the exact same
he's like-
suit and everything. And he's like,
With
You
the
know what I
belt,
hate
yeah,
too?
he's like,
He always does this thing where he looks over to the left and he's always like, every single time, like, stop smiling, you bitch.
and then before his promo comes out, I was like, there's Cody Rhodes walking to his promo, and he's backstage like. And then he starts his promo, bro, and I'm like, it's 3 points at this point. But yeah, he did pretty well, 121. Of course, he's gonna win. It's a
And then
little...
he broke the
So Sheamus, he actually showed up. He had a fight with Braun Breaker.
Pretty
I
banger.
thought it was pretty solid because it shows. Okay, Braun Breaker is a strong guy. He's very quick. He's very muscular. He's not that big though. If you compare him to, if you compare him to Drew,
He's short.
you compare him to
He's really short.
Sheamus. Like he's not that big or like that bulky. Because like sometimes you see Braun Breaker fighting Ricochet or fighting those weak people from NXT who are like skinny vanillas. You know what I'm saying? Like he was like, oh, this guy's big, but you put him in the room with like let's say Drew. Like, oh shit, this guy towers him. You know what I mean?
Bro, just give me Braun versus Braun already.
So this is kind of a match where I liked that though Sheamus was bigger, it still kind of showed the powerhouse of Braun Breaker in that match. There's no losers, there's no winners. 17 points is pretty solid for my taste, so we'll take that. Bailey, she showed up a couple times. She didn't really hit the rose plant, whatever it is. She only did one Bailey to belly. She won the match, 31 points.
Did she not do the rose plan? I thought she
No,
did it. She got a roll
no,
up.
she kept missing it because Piper Niven's just so big, so strong. She couldn't do it. So then she did that
Yeah.
weird little like roll up thing, and she won the match.
I was expecting an elbow drop, so unfortunate she didn't do the elbow drop.
Naomi, she actually showed up because she was trying to defend what's it called, Bailey. She had her match. She won the match, and then she got jumped by Piper Niven at the end. So that was another promo. 17 points. Dominic Mysterio is always in the romancia with for 19 points. And then Carlito actually had a match, and surprisingly, he buried Dragon Lee with a nice firm
That's amazing,
backstabber.
As he
Thir-
should.
surprising.
30
me.
points. So a total of 296 points. We have removed Seth from the IR now. Who else? New Day's no longer in the IR either.
Yeah, they have
Bobby
a match
Lashley's still
Monday.
IR. Mami's there. Jey Uso won his match. It doesn't matter. Gunther hasn't showed up in a month. So yeah, that's the squad. Matthews, meaty men.
All right, so we got Braun Breaker. He was there. He was like, and then he had a match where he just speared, power slammed people. Actually, he just had 2 spears. That's it.
But no winner, no loser though. No winner, no loser.
No, one commercial. We multiply.
Yeah, of course,
I
of course.
add on the side. AJ Styles, I thought he was gonna do more moves. He didn't, so I got smoked. This is where I lost like 30 points.
He's very generic. It was more weaponry they're trying to use in the match.
Yeah.
I should have seen that coming, but
I honestly thought he was gonna be using like moves like crazy, but we know that's just reserved for Cody Rhodes and it's goddamn Crossroads.
apparently.
Crossroads
So,
and the Cody
yeah.
Cutters, don't forget those.
We got the champ, Sammy. He's been doing his thing. He had a match where he won.
Mm-hmm.
On the pay-per-view, he only hit one haluva, I think, that whole match. And then he was showing up and talking on Monday Night Raw.
With the Braun Breaker, yeah.
Yeah, Liv was there getting stripped by Dominic, so that's what she was doing. Hopefully she'll do some more. Otis came in clutch, signed him up for this week, you know. Got a
Huge
couple of
pickup.
matches, got a couple promos, was following Chad around. Better than expected, I'm not going to lie. So, good pickup there.
Pretty solid choice,
And
yeah.
of course, the finger line, the greatest of all time.
Finger
We got the
line.
Samoans, bro. The Tongaloa will be added this week, but Solo Sikoa and your boy was just out there, just causing havoc, matches everywhere. Lovely, bro. Umanga corners, because Solo had a match on Friday SmackDown. So, yeah, in the total, I got 184 points. I don't think anyone did anything better other than Randy and KO. Probably could have got me a couple more points.
Yeah, but they always showed up every once in a while, yeah. I guess it wasn't really...
would say Finn.
Oh,
And Finn, yeah.
but he lost.
That's-
Did he get pinned, no?
Yeah. He got pinned.
I
yeah,
tried,
he got pinned.
again, Braun Breaker came off a fucking miraculous week, so I thought he was going to have another match.
Yeah.
New
But
catch.
yes, I have a new waiver. I'm dropping my tag team of new catch for my new tag team, Braun Strowman and Tonga lower, bro. Not higher, lower. So I'm bringing in 2 free agents.
Okay.
Hey,
For new
dropping a
catch.
tag team. All right.
They haven't been there for years, so I don't really need them. I'm
Yeah.
bringing in 2
Yeah.
other people.
It's kind of the same
They're
with,
gonna
like,
work on NXT.
New Day and stuff.
Yeah, so I just did that. I don't know. You guys can tell me if it works. If anything, I'm just going to say Randy and Kevin Owens are a tag team now, so...
Yeah. If anything, put that then. It makes more sense.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
right now, hopefully those guys can help me move forward. But right now, I'm struggling with Raw main eventers, so we'll see. We'll see how
Oh
it
my
goes.
god.
I was
Derek,
thinking. Yeah, I just edged him out, bro.
you just beat Matt. That's crazy.
I just edged him out, bro. But I was thinking, like, if we should make the fantasy a little bit more interesting.
Uh-oh.
By letting Eric
No
train
winner.
all his players.
No
to us.
winner takes all.
I was thinking, you know how they have the power cards in like WWE 2K14 or 2K24, where it's like you can play like a card while they can't play like their champion for the week or whatever kind of thing.
Oh,
Ooh,
Should
God.
we bring that in? Let's say like the person who loses the week gets like a power card or an opportunity to veto like someone's like player for the week.
Finally.
That's
All right, I'm
crazy.
vetoing all of Eric's players.
Thank
I can't
God.
believe you traded Jey Uso, man.
Thank God.
And he stole Bailey.
No, but I don't
A cheater, bro.
I don't even use Jey Uso though. If you take it in, I've only been using Drew the entire time. He's been on my bench, literally the whole time, and then Bailey's so shit. But you know, I needed to have another champion in there.
Like SmackDown starts in an hour, so maybe we'll wait until next week to put this into effect.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
sounds good.
It's interesting. It'll shake it up because I'm getting a little bored on the top. You know what I'm saying? You get a little bored.
Why
a
don't we
little
wait until
bored.
after Money in the Bank so we know what's
Oh my God! And then we cash in
Yeah.
Money in the Bank. Okay, fine.
Yeah.
Sounds good. So starting this week.
we'll figure out some power cards. Like maybe like like someone's the player gets veto for the week. Someone gets to play an extra player for the week. You know, like stuff like that. You know, like. Maybe like the pay-per-view multiplier gets applied for the week or something like that. You know, like some stupid shit like that.
Okay.
You know, like,
We should have like a
we'll have
randomizer.
time.
We should have like a list, and then you see how you can search up the randomizers online.
Yeah,
It will decide for you.
Brainstorming happening right
Yes,
now.
yes,
All the
like that.
fans.
Yeah,
I
it'll,
like that. I like that.
The winner of Money in the Bank, or we'll give Eric the contract since he's been winning, gets to veto whatever the power card is for 1 week.
Oh my
2
God.
weeks, you know what I mean?
Okay, I like it. Yeah, okay,
You know what
Since-
I'm saying? Something like that.
This is
Or
Jey
allow
Uso, of
all
course.
you pickup, extra pickup.
Oh
or
my
something,
God!
whatever.
You guys are not ready for
know?
me. You guys are not ready for me to freaking what's it called? Tank the week. I was like, I'm not gonna win this week. Just put all my weak people in there. I'm like, oh, I lost. Power card.
So sus. What? Why is New Day in your main event spot, Eric? What's going on here?
How'd you split up Xavier and Kofi Kingston? They're not even wrestling this week. Oh, shucks.
I
Oh,
forgot
well.
my Money in the Bank
darn.
contract. Oh, shucks. Money in the Belen contract. Here you go.
Okay, so the teams for June 19th and June 26th. Derek, is
All
this
right,
your
let me
squad?
look at this real quick. Let me see if
Main
I want to
event
change it.
on Raw. Oh, shit. Okay,
Let's see. So I'm gonna keep Bronson because he's in a match.
Okay.
Lyra's in a match too, so I'm
Okay.
keeping her.
okay.
Chad Gable is dead, so he's not gonna be on Raw. So let's take
Put
him
him on
out.
the IR, bro.
Let's take him out, and then let's go down, and we'll
See
put
ya,
in
Belen.
Mello.
Oh, my
yeah.
God.
Yeah, we'll put in Mello because Mello's gonna actually have a match. CM Punk's gonna have one promo.
Buddy,
and that's
I'm telling you right now, Melo's eating the pin. Please don't do this again, bro.
No, it's okay, it's okay. Let him go, let him go.
He's eating the pin, bro. Please.
I'll get some points out of it.
Oh my god.
I'll get some points out of it. So we'll put Mello in there. Bianca Belair
What's
has a
his
match.
finisher?
with Jade Cargill. Nothing but that leg drop and the
Clapping
first.
bald people in the head.
He has two things. He has the basically like a code breaker, which he calls I think the first 48. And then he has that tilt-a-whirl face slam.
So which
But
one do you
he's
want?
been using. I'll use the code breaker. I think he'll use that tonight.
Okay.
Okay. I'm keeping Jay Cargo, Bianca Belair. I'm trying to think.
Bro, just wait. CM Punk is gonna get one of those segments this week where he's chasing Drew around the stadium.
Let's give you
every
better
5
points.
seconds. 5 points, 5 points, 5 points. And there's
I'm just waiting for one of these two to betray each other, though I still feel like Bianca and Jade are going to get their rematch and they're going to win the tag titles back. I think it was just a momentarily thing because I don't think Jade Cargill's ready. She's been making a lot of mistakes and Bianca's been covering it up. So
I
don't-
disagree. I think Jade Cargill's been doing okay.
but for a solo run though, now,
I don't see. That's the thing.
if it happens, you split up this team though.
I know. I understand. I'm willing to see how she does in a solo match. I think that people are giving her too much flack, especially people were shitting on her on Clash of the Castle, and then everyone found out, oh wait, the ropes were actually trash. She did pretty decent despite the fact that there was the dysfunctions. I think that she's doing well in the tag team. Bianca Belair is definitely carrying for sure, but I am willing to see how she's in a singles match and kind of see, okay, you know what, because again, she's got enough aura that she doesn't need to do too much to get what she needs to do in the ring. So let me look at who I have on my bench and see. Nia Jax is probably just gonna have a promo, prance around. Io Sky, she's good for the week. She already qualified. So she's gonna be just yelling at me damage control needs to change. CM
Yep.
Punk, I feel like he's probably going to close the show, so he's probably gonna be kept off of the camera until he comes out for that pop. Chad Gable's dead. Creed Bros will come back when Chad Gable comes back from the dead.
They're also dead.
And yeah, El Idolo's nothing. Do I want to pick up anybody on waivers? Has anybody been smoking it? That has been honestly, Compare we did some massive pickups for sure, bro. Otis was huge. I'm so mad at
and Braun Strowman has been showing
Otis
every
was-
week. That's what I was gonna
Otis was-
exchange. I was gonna exchange for Sheamus, but I was like, you know what, I'm gonna keep it. They're kind of promoting him.
Sheamus is
It's-
good now.
I thought he was gonna have.
Sheamus, yeah.
I thought he was gonna have a
Yeah.
match in Europe,
pick
but he
up,
didn't.
Pick up, what's his name from Imperium, bro?
Ludwig
Ludwig,
Kaiser.
bro.
Kaiser? Oh, maybe
He
actually.
just got smoked, bro. But I mean,
No,
he could
but
But
be
he's
going
gonna
up,
be in
who
Money in the
knows?
Bank. no?
So let's probably. So let's take out El Idolo and put in Ludwig Kaiser. That'll be my waiver.
I'd love if El Idolo somehow wins his qualifier tonight, bro. I'll
Bro,
die.
I'll be
I'm
pissed.
not-
I'll pick him up
I'll
real quick.
Die, bro.
So let me go back to my starting lineup. Do I want to play Ludwig?
I mean, he got smoked last week, so I don't know if he's coming back.
What
or
match?
not.
What match did he have last week again? Did he have a match
He came
last week?
out and attacked.
He attacked
that's
Sheamus.
Oh, so
he
yeah,
got
and then he got
speared.
speared. But Damian Priest honestly has been getting points just for being there, so I don't want to take him off because he'll give me 20 points just for talking. So yeah, I'm okay with this.
He's
I'm
always
okay with this.
backstage. He's like, Dom, ¿qué está pasando? Hey, stop on clothing that woman, Dom. ¿Qué está pasando
Bro,
contigo?
that segment when he was unzipping and he walked around the corner, it had me dying, bro.
He's like, está loco, okay? Get the bottom.
She's loco, bro.
Oh yeah. She's like, oh man, she's crazy, man.
Oh my
Okay. For me, I'm gonna keep the team. Oh, I did make some changes. So Drew McIntyre, IR question mark, retired. Who knows? He's technically still employed by the company, so he's still there. But yeah, Seth Rollins. I told you guys, and Simba was bashing me for weeks. He's like, see, you don't have a main eventer on Raw. Drew wasn't doing anything, and that was before I got Jay. And then I got Jay, and then Drew got pushed to the moon. So I was like, okay, I don't need Jay anymore. But now that Drew, and I guess Jay already had his match this week, he's not going to really appear that much. Seth Rollins came literally in the perfect time. He's going to be my main eventer right now. Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes. I don't have anyone for SmackDown. Big Bob is still dead. Sheamus. Sheamus has been doing his thing. He's probably going to get his rematch. Maybe some of Luke Kaiser next week. Bailey's just there. She's literally just no one else. Mommy's hurt, so you can't. Naomi, I don't know. There's no one else I can have here. Jey Uso's
one injury.
Jey Uso's a
just breaking down.
main event. Jey Uso, Gunther, he's been my mid carder, but he's gonna be pushing the main event eventually. He's on bench, it's fine. Carlito and Dom have been doing great. Unclothe the women. Next. Matt's meeting.
All right, so this week I'm leaving Braun in because he's going to be a staple on Monday Night Raw for a bit. Because I'm sure there's going to be some sort of controversy about him spearing the shit out of somebody. Randy Orton has his qualifying match. I'm sure he'll somehow sneak into the Money in the Bank. If not, he's there and he's not going to eat the pin, I don't think. KO has his match as well in the qualifier. I think he's going to make it in. Compared to Randy, I think KO will probably have a better chance. Liv Morgan is just going to be absolutely trying to just squeeze on Dom's ding-a-ling, bro. So he's in there firmly. Sammy moved him down to the mid-card / women's spot. He's also a champion. I couldn't do it on my phone. But, yeah, I'm sure he'll be talking or doing something. And then Bloodline, I have Tama Tonga and our boy Solo Sikoa in there. They're going to have a thing tonight. Tonga Lower is on the bench. Don't worry about that. But Tama Tonga has a match tonight on SmackDown, but it's in the Randy Orton match, so I don't know. I think he's probably going to cost Randy Orton his spot, and then Mello might win. We'll see. And then they have their thing with Cody. And then bench, we got Braun Strowman. I want to see what he's doing a little bit more off. I might be missing a person, but I'm not sure. We got Eli. He's probably going to have a match. AJ is dead, bro. He's not going to be doing nothing for a while. And Tiffy Time has only been commentating on matches, so I'm sure she'll be back soon. But until I see her in a more of a program, I'm not going to put her on.
What'd you have last
That's
week?
it.
Finn. That's what's missing. It's Finn.
Wait.
Finn's not
Sorry, I
in.
put Finn up.
No, he's not in.
Oh,
It's Braun and
Oh.
Randy.
okay.
Come outside. Finn.
I think I was going to put Finn in Braun's spot, but I think I forgot. But I'll just leave it like that. I think Braun's going to have more. There's more spears to be had. So
Solid. And that is the 7th week?
Something like that.
Let me
Yeah.
see. Yep, that's week 7
Yeah.
of our little fantasy draft. And now it's been an hour and 18, so I'm gonna probably go eat dinner and out of here. Probably.
Same.
I'm gonna play Red Dead
Work.
Redemption.
Oh my god. All right, guys.
And
Appreciate
also
it.
watch SmackDown.
Appreciate everyone who
Oh,
stopped by today on the Wrestle Chat Podcast. Again, we did it on a Friday instead of a Wednesday or instead of a Thursday. It is what
We're
it is.
busy.
It happens. But we should be back later this week. Appreciate the hype from Joanna. I'm pretty sure I'm free either Wednesday or Thursday, so I'll let you guys know for another exciting, cracked Wrestle Chat, of course.
Yes.
Till then,
Sure.
it's been your boy Eric of EMFC.
Matt from UFC.
And Derek of the Extended D EMFC.
Say his
Channel.
name and he'll appear.
Happy summer and go home and smoke some more crack. Bye.